allocated. This is subclass object. Superclass members and subclass members, both memory allocated. Is it over? No. See next. Note types of inheritance. Types of inheritance. First one, single inheritance. Second one, multiple inheritance. Third one, multi-level inheritance. Fourth one, hierarchical inheritance. Fifth one, multi-path inheritance. Sixth one, hybrid inheritance. Six types of inheritance. Types of inheritance: single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, multi-path inheritance, hybrid inheritance. 6 types. Now, first one, single inheritance. First one, single inheritance. Derivation of a class from only one superclass is called single inheritance. Derivation of a class from only one superclass is called as single inheritance. Derivation of a class from only one superclass is called as single inheritance. So one superclass, one subclass is there. That is called single inheritance. Derivation of a class from only one superclass is called as single inheritance. See, if it is like this, one superclass, one subclass. Suppose A is a one class, B is another class. It is superclass, it is subclass. Then we can say single inheritance. Write this one. A is a one class, B is a one more class. A is superclass, B is subclass. Derivation of a class from only one superclass is called as single inheritance. Say one superclass, one subclass. If it is there, we can call it as single inheritance. Okay. Now next, multiple inheritance. Next, write it. Multiple inheritance. Derivation of a class from more than one superclass. is called as multiple inheritance. Derivation of a class from more than one superclass is called as multiple inheritance. Derivation of a class from more than one superclass is called as multiple inheritance. If more than one superclass is there, we can call it as multiple. Like this, if it is there. Two superclasses, one subclass. If you write like this, A class, B class, C class. Two superclasses, one subclass is there. It is called multiple. More than one. Derivation of a class from more than one superclass is called as multiple inheritance. So A is a superclass, B is superclass. From two classes, C class created. Then it is called multiple. One superclass, one subclass is single. More than one superclass is multiple. Next. Multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance. Derivation of a class from subclass is called as multi-level inheritance. Derivation of a class from subclass is called as multi-level inheritance. Derivation of a class from subclass is called as multi-level inheritance. So already one level finished, one more level. Like this, if you have. A class, B class, C class. Already one level finished, one more level, more than one level, multi-level. Okay. Now B is a subclass of A class. B is a superclass of C class. Okay. More than one level, that is multi-level. Derivation of a class from subclass. So C derived from B. B already subclass. So already one level finished. It is one more level. That's what multi-level. Is it over? Next. Hierarchical inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance. Derivation of a class. Derivation of several classes. From only one superclass is called as hierarchical inheritance. Derivation of several classes from only one superclass is called as hierarchical inheritance. Derivation of several classes from only one superclass is called as hierarchical inheritance. See, many subclasses, one superclass. One superclass, many subclasses. If it is like this, it is hierarchical inheritance. It is hierarchical inheritance. Say derivation of several classes, B, C, D, several classes from only one superclass, from only A. It is called hierarchical inheritance. Is it over? Say one superclass, one subclass is there, single. More than one super is there, multiple. More than one level is there, multi-level. More than one subclass is there, hierarchical. Okay. Next, multi-path inheritance. Multi-path inheritance. Derivation of a class from more than one subclass, comma, those subclasses get inherited. Derivation of a class from more than one subclass, comma, those subclasses get inherited from the same superclass. Is called as multi-path inheritance. Derivation of a class from more than one subclass, comma, those subclasses get inherited from the same superclass is called as multi-path inheritance. Say A class, B class, C class, D class. Derivation of a class from more than one subclass, comma, those subclasses get inherited from the same superclass is called as multi-path inheritance. Now, D class derived from B and C. B and C are subclasses only, no? These subclasses inherited from the same superclass. It is called multipath. Why we are calling multipath is A to D, via B one path, via C one more path. That is multipath. A to D, there are two paths. Via B one path is there, via C one more path is there. That's what it is called multipath. Clear? More than one level is multi-level. More than one path is multipath. More than one superclass is multiple. More than one subclass is hierarchical. Okay. More than one form is hybrid. Next. 6.1 hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance. Derivation of a class involving more than one form of inheritance. Derivation of a class involving more than one form of inheritance is called as hybrid inheritance. Derivation of a class involving more than one form of inheritance is called as hybrid inheritance. Derivation of a class involving more than one form of inheritance is called as hybrid inheritance. Suppose write this one. Here A class, B class, C class, D class. Derivation of a class involving more than one form of inheritance is called as hybrid inheritance. See, if I write only these three, which type of inheritance? Multi-level. If I take only these three, multiple. Multi-level, multiple. Two forms combined, no? It is called hybrid. It is called hybrid. But just now you have seen one more example, multipath. See, multipath you studied like this. Multipath you studied like this. Okay. Now here if I take only these three, which type? Multi-level. If I take only these three, which type? Multiple. If I take only these three, hierarchical. Three forms combined, no? That one also you can call hybrid, but this one you cannot call multipath. Got your point? This one you can call it a hybrid also, but this one you cannot call multipath. Now, is it over? No done. See here, two forms combined, that is hybrid. Like this, n number of examples possible for hybrid. For hybrid, n number of possible. This is not only this example, many possible. Multipath inheritance is also one example of hybrid. Okay. Is it over? Note done. Note 1. Multipath inheritance is also one example of hybrid inheritance. Multipath inheritance is also one example of hybrid inheritance. Note 2. Java does not support multiple inheritance, comma, multipath inheritance, and hybrid inheritance. Java does not support multiple inheritance, multipath inheritance, and hybrid inheritance. Why it doesn't support? I'll explain tomorrow class. Multipath inheritance is also one example of hybrid inheritance. Multipath, you can call it a hybrid, but all hybrids are not multipath. Java does not support multiple inheritance, multipath inheritance, and hybrid inheritance. Why it doesn't support? I'll explain tomorrow class. Tomorrow we'll see continuation. Okay.